What's up, guys? We're out here in my shop, which is a mess, and I haven't done a video in a while, and I'm fixing to get back in them strong. I've just been real busy, and I've got some things coming up. We're gonna be doing some good video, but I want to kind of start doing like Ralph's doing, but in a different way. I got several guys that I talk to on YouTube through text message and emails and stuff like that that are new to the trade and school and all that. And I just want to point out some things that I can do to help, you know, as much as I can, even though I don't consider myself a very great teacher. But today what I want to talk about is I want to talk about emergency drain pans. And you can see here we have a Goliath plastic drain pan. And then we have your standard sheet metal drain pan, okay? And I'm going to tell you which way to go with this. Stay away from the Goliath. I used to be a huge fan of these things, and I actually installed this one with a system about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And this was before I was in business for myself. Now, as you can see right here, there's a bunch of black stuff. Somebody that worked for my dad tried to go back behind him and repair it and didn't even let him know. But you see that? All the way. And then up here. That pan is cracked. Okay. And it was cracked right here too, and they tried to, I'm not sure what that is, maybe some tar or something they tried to put on there. But if you do work like I do, here where I'm at in Louisiana, 95% of our stuff is in an attic. So I'm always dealing with emergency drain pans. I used to love these things. I thought they were the greatest thing since sliced bread, because, you know, it was the drain pan, and then it already had the humps up here, you know, for your height. You know, to get the unit up, it came with little gaskets, you know, get your unit up off, and everything was honky-dory. But this is about the 10th one that I've had to take out of somebody's house because of this little issue right here. And I don't even worry about warranting them out, you know, because I think most of them are still under warranty, but I don't warranty them out because they're just going to do the same thing. These things can't take the heat of an attic, and this is what they end up doing. On this one here, lady called me and told me her ceiling flooded, and I'm like, oh man, it can't be because of the air conditioning, you know, because I put 3 float switches on every job, you know. I got one in the pan, in the emergency pan, and, you know, one on the primary line and one on the secondary on the coil. But what had happened is that the unit had frozen up because it was low on charge, and when the coil thawed out, it dumped into this emergency pan, and with all these cracks, it got through and it flooded her ceiling. So my advice is you go with a standard drain pan, sheet metal, right here. Okay, this thing will save you a lot of heartache, and it will do much better. You know, when it gets water in it, they do rust out, but it's, you know, it's very rare that I see these crack. You know, now, over 20 years, you know, they might get a hole in them, but, you know, that thing only been in there for about 5. So, but I use nothing but the sheet metal drain pans now, and I use you know, the float switch on it, float switch on the primary, and a float switch on the secondary. And what I use for height on my unit, there's 2 ways you can go. You can use those square styrofoam blocks, and I may even have a couple of them laying around here somewhere, but or you can use those metal like V, you know, they heater stands is what we call them over here, and that's what the supply house over here knows them by. That's what I choose to use, is the metal V heater stands, because they get more height on your unit. I like my units to sit up high in an attic. I don't like them low. I like them up high for proper drainage, and you know, they look better that way, and they perform better. They're easier to work on. So I like to get my units up off the platform in an attic. So that's the way I choose to go. And so there's some advice on drain pans, and we're going to do another video here in just a second on some other tips for rookies getting into the trade. So, but this is I just want to give y'all some advice on the drain pan. That's my opinion. That's the way I feel about it. So I hope this helps anybody out there, and thanks for watching.